Hello students, welcome back to SST class. In our previous class, we have discussed about the rotation of the earth. For a short recap, what is rotation of the earth? Rotation of the earth is the movement of the earth on its axis, rather the spinning movement of the earth on its axis. What are the effects of rotation? Rotation causes day and night and it determines the shape of the earth. Today, we are going to discuss revolution in details. So, what is revolution? As we all know, the earth spins on its axis. At the same time, it also rotates around the sun in a fixed path. This is known as the revolution. And this fixed path around the earth, around the sun is known as the orbit. The earth takes 365 and 1/4 day or 6 hours to complete one revolution. But the 1 year is considered as 365 days only. The extra 1/4 day or 6 hours is added up, and finally after 4 years it makes one complete day and is added to February month, making it 29 days. Such years are known as leap years, as I have already discussed in my previous classes. Today, now let us discuss the effects of revolution. Come to page 38, children. I have already discussed what is revolution, orbit, leap years. Now we are going to discuss the effect of revolution, the changing seasons. The revolution of the earth around the sun together with the tilt in the earth's axis causes the changing seasons. In a year, we experience 4 main seasons. They are summer, winter, spring and autumn. So for a short recap, what is winter? Winter is the coldest season of the year. Many places experience snowfall. Birds fly away to warmer places and some animals go into a long deep sleep. Trees shed their leaves. After winter comes the spring. The weather becomes warmer in this season and snow melts. This is a beautiful season, as we all know. Spring is followed by summer. This is the hottest part of the year. Plants grow fastest at this time. Autumn comes after summer. It becomes cooler. The leaves of trees change color. Autumn then gives way to winter and thus completes one cycle of the seasons. Now children, if the axis of the earth was straight, there would be no seasons as all the places on the earth would receive the same amount of heat throughout the year. But the earth revolves on a tilted axis. Due to the tilt of the axis, different parts of the earth face the sun at different times of the year. The part of the earth that is tilted towards the sun receives more heat, while the part of the earth that is tilted away from the sun receives less heat. Let us see how this causes the seasons. Come to page 39. This is a diagram representing the revolution of the earth and the changing seasons. When the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun, when the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun, the northern hemisphere experiences summer and the southern hemisphere, which faces away from the sun, experiences winter. In the northern hemisphere, days are long and nights are short. It receives more heat and from the sunlight. In the southern hemisphere, nights are long and days are short. It therefore receives less heat. On 21st June, the sun is directly overhead at noon at the Tropic of Cancer. This day is known as the summer solstice. This is the longest day of the year in the northern hemisphere. Now we come to this part. When the southern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun, it experiences summer, and the northern hemisphere, which is away from the sun, experiences winter. In the southern hemisphere, days are long and nights are short. In the northern hemisphere, days are short and nights are long. On 22nd of December, the sun is directly overhead at noon at the Tropic of Capricorn. Okay. At the Tropic of Capricorn. This day is known as the winter solstice. It is the longest day of the year in the southern hemisphere. Now what about spring and autumn? On 21st March and 23rd of September, the Earth's axis is tilted neither towards the sun nor away from it. Okay, see, the Earth's axis is tilted neither towards the sun nor away from it. On these days, the sun is directly overhead at the equator at noon, and the length of the days and nights are equal all over the globe. In March, the northern hemisphere has spring and the southern hemisphere has autumn. In September, the northern hemisphere has autumn and the southern hemisphere has spring. 21st March is called the spring equinox, while 23rd September is known as the autumnal equinox. So I have discussed what is winter solstice. I have discussed what is autumnal equinox, spring equinox. This completes the chapter. I think I have been able to make you clear what solstice and equinoxes are. Go through the chapter twice or thrice. It will be more clear. Your question answers and objectives will be given to you later.